Is it possible that Belgium could follow Egypt and Turkey and become a non-Christian country that just might be part of an ancient civilization that is now in ruins?
Definitely. If we don't change policies fundamentally, mass immigration, if we don't stop it, then we will become a Muslim country. Then we will become an Islamized country where there is no place for minorities like Christians or atheists or Jews or whatever. We will become the Middle East. I've been warning for this already for decades.
Tell me why you're here in Jerusalem at this conference about anti-Semitism.
Well, because it's a huge problem, and it's already a huge problem for many decades. But of course, since October 7th, it has been growing enormously in the whole of Europe, in the West, and definitely also in Belgium. I mean, in the city where I live, in Antwerp, and where I'm also a city councillor, we have an anti-Semitic incident every day. Jewish school children are being bullied, are being terrorized, often by young Muslims, and this has to stop.
I read a statistic recently that only 22% of young people in, I think it was Brussels, are ethnically Belgian, that immigration is so overwhelming. I don't know if that's an accurate statistic, but if it is, how do you fight against demographics? If there's just a low birth rate for Belgians and open borders immigration, how do you fight back against what might look like an inevitable result?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, of course. We have to stop mass immigration, and especially from Muslim countries, because they bring anti-Semitism with them. Not only anti-Semitism, Islam hates infidels, hates non-believers, hates Christians, hates Jews, so we have to stop that mass immigration. And of course the birth rates, yeah, that's maybe even a more difficult problem to tackle, because people are not willing enough to have children anymore, and that is a mentality, a psychology now in many European countries, which is, I think, for politicians not easy to solve.
Donald Trump has used the word remigration, and I know some other parties have used it. Is that something that is part of the conversation in Belgium? Have people been talking about sending migrants home, or is that not politically acceptable?
Well, we'll start talking about it now, because of course first we have to stop mass immigration, then we have to stop the illegal influx and kick out the illegal immigrants. But of course what my party, Vlaams Belang, has been saying already for almost 50 years is, if you don't want to adapt to our culture, if you don't want to integrate, if you want to have Sharia law or doing jihad terror, you have to go back to where you come from, and that is remigration.
Ezra Levant here, along with Avi Yamini. I'm in Jerusalem for an international conference of leaders against anti-Semitism. To follow all of our journalism, go to rebelnews.com.